Welcome to Sipping the Tea, where politics and entertainment take a sip. I'm Monique Dozier Sharp, the critic of everything. You can love it or get the hell out the way. And this is the lovely.
I am Miracle, and I'm giving you all the shade with no filter.
So we've been gone for a while. It's been a few years, probably. Back.
It's been a minute.
We decided what way to spend some extra time, with COVID-19 than to get back on Sipping the Tea.
Yes, and I'm here in my lovely lounging outfit. I just got off work from my office over there at the kitchen table, and so now I'm here on the lounge before I retire to the master suite.
Yeah, I'm sitting down, relaxing. I got my makeshift little backdrop, so and just
Mm.
let me see what time I got off. I think I got off early because they were getting on my nerves. I went on and just logged off. I just couldn't take it no more. It was Friday.
Oh, must be nice.
And yeah, but I still was getting emails on my phone, so they thought I was still,
Oh,
available.
yeah. I don't have none of that set up on my phone. It's
Yeah,
my time.
because you'll get emails all through the
I'm
weekend.
reclaiming my time. I reclaim my time.
That work life balance.
That's right. That is my time. I'm off the clock. I don't want to hear nothing. I'll talk to you Monday.
Yeah, I'll get there one day.
Hmm. Talk to you Monday.
I did want to talk about though, I guess Dragula.
Hmm.
So I started watching season two of it. I finished it. I
Okay.
didn't even know about this show. I really just started getting into. I'd look at Drag Race, of course, but I really just started getting into the brunch drag and all that different stuff. I
Hmm.
always love ballroom culture. I always like to look at that. But this is like even a subset of drag,
Yep.
almost where it's like almost like a monster drag.
Yes, exactly.
So that was a pretty interesting thing, and it's on Netflix. So if people want to see it, and the seasons two and three are on Netflix. I finished season two. I know season one is somewhere online, so I may try to go and search and
Oh,
find
I
it.
haven't even bothered trying to find season one. 'Cause season two is kind of low budget, sort of like Drag Race when it first started, but
Mhm.
not quite as low budget as Drag Race was.
Yeah, the
Because you
thing.
remember RuPaul had the light shining in her face, and you
Mhm.
couldn't see her; you just saw hair.
Yep.
It was bad.
Yeah,
It was great though. It was great, but it was bad.
because it was more. I feel it was more original then. It's not like everybody's trying to play a character now as it gets
Yeah,
on. Who can be the craziest?
right. And so
So
Dragula is more authentic, I think, than Drag Race is.
yeah, it was because as soon as they got there, they jumped on that poor woman,
Oh, on
bitch.
bitch pudding
They drug her to fight. It was like within
for
10 minutes.
weeks. For weeks, they got her.
They did, and a boy
Hmm.
was the
And a
main.
bore. Yeah, she was terrible. Bitch pudding. You grabbed me off of the stage, and my boyfriend was mad, and you're just so unprofessional, bitch pudding. It's like
And it went on for weeks. That was the thing.
weeks.
And I was like, y'all really just jumped on that bandwagon, right? Y'all don't even know the
Hmm.
whole story, but you jumping on the bandwagon with it. Y'all look foolish too. And of course, I
Hmm.
was cheering for Kendra because people of color they never hardly be on.
I no, I was not cheering for Kendra. Kendra was a
And
busted
yeah, if I
queen.
saw what she had on. She
She was
wasn't.
busted. She
She,
was terrible. The people that I was cheering for was Dolly, and I actually liked James Madison.
I did. I just didn't like his personality.
Yeah, the personality was a bit much. He got better over the season, and I was rooting for bitch pudding too. But
Yeah, I
Dolly was my
like.
favorite though.
It was one scene. I want to say they were the Western town or whatever they did.
Mhm.
And the one scene it was like Abora did really good coming
Mhm.
in there in that clown thing.
Yeah, the little clown. Mhm.
Other than that, I ain't care for her because she kept whining and all
That's
this.
all she did was whine. Like I'm really trying to, get along with people. And I'm just really trying to understand and I'll cut a bitch and I just wanna like
and my boyfriend did some stuff and he's going through it and I'm not there
And
and
I'm
I'm
not there and crying and yeah, yeah.
and Erica, I didn't think,
Bless her heart.
yeah, she kept trying, but it just wasn't coming up.
But my thing is, if it were me and I was on the show coming into Dragula, and I saw after the first episode, this is where everybody's going.
Hmm.
I'm not going to continue to do so much anime all the time.
Exactly.
I mean, it was cute, but it was not appropriate for the competition.
Yeah, she just, yeah, I don't know how she lasted that long because
It, it was
it
a,
was
a
too
it was a
long.
miracle that she lasted as long as she
She
did.
was doing all that stuff in the competition, licking plates, throwing up, then licking it back.
That was so gross. That was gross. Look, she fought in those exterminations.
Yeah, she
She
did.
fought hard.
She was there. That
Huh?
reminded me of the challenge, the MTV Real World Road Rule.
Real Rules Challenge.
Yeah.
You
I
know
was,
it's coming back.
yeah. It ain't
Is
nobody
it
I want to see.
is it gonna be the same people from back in the day, like JP and Peoples?
No, like the only person I know that keep coming back that may come back is like CT. You know, CT
Gosh,
is crazy.
Lord, CT.
And Johnny Bananas, so he's still on it. I wish he would retire.
Man, they've got to be in their mid 40s. I don't want to see them.
I want to see some people I ain't seen in a while. I want to see some
I
Coral.
want to see Trishelle.
Trishelle be crazy though.
I want to see
She'll
Trishelle. I want to know how
be-
Trishelle is doing after that season of Vegas. I want to know if she's even still alive right now.
They had, remember they had the Vegas reunion. You
Okay.
remember? So they had a Vegas reunion where they brought everybody back for a week, and it had to be like a 10-year anniversary. And the first thing that happened was Irulan and Alton cussed each other out. Look at it online because Alton said that Irulan tried to kiss him or came on to him or
And that's who
something.
he was sleeping with was Airline, right?
No, the other one.
Oh,
No,
the other.
well, Arissa. I got him confused. So he said Arissa had kissed him.
Okay.
So
Back
they
in the
had a
day.
screaming, yeah, in a screaming match. So that ended a whole friendship between Alta Irulan and Arissa because he
Wait,
was claiming back in the day that Arissa came on to him.
who cares?
But
That
they,
was like in 90 something.
but she still, she was still holding on to some resentment for that.
So they quit being friends because 10 years before they were being hoes and the one tried to push up on the dude. The
Hmm.
known hoe in the house,
Yeah,
Elton.
when they had the threesome, Alton, yeah, and then lied about it.
Elton was some serious. He was some serious. That was a player right there.
Him and Steve too. That was Steve was too.
That was the one that was sleeping with Trishelle.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I
yes, I
remember
remember.
I remember because Frank liked them, and they were sitting in the confessional, and basically she leaned over Frank to get to Steve.
That was an awesome season. I need to see if I can find it online.
Yeah,
I need to see that again. Cause I had quit watching Real World because I think it was after London, and London was a snooze. But then I was like, okay, well, I'll see, Vegas. And at first episode, I'm just like, oh, I'm hooked. I am there. I mean, they sleep with each other now on episode one. Oh, I'm here for it. I'm here for the foolishness. Yes.
I did like New York though. Back to New York, the with Coral and the Miz.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like it wasn't like Vegas though. It said a new
It wasn't nothing like Vegas. Oh, and Hawaii with
with Ruthie getting
Ruthie.
drunk. Yeah,
Yep.
alcohol poisoning, drunk driving. She did it all.
Yeah, it was great. Those were the great days of reality TV. The real world, and then of course the trashier version, Flavor of Love,
Yeah, that Flavor of Love was good.
Rock of Love. Oh yeah.
Was it
I,
from 106 and Crenshaw, the one that got kicked out the first
oh,
season?
Safari.
Yeah.
Yes. How you get into a fight the first 10 minutes of being there? Bitch, I'm a 106 and Crenshaw. Yes, yes, yes. You want some lip chap? And remember, she was praying like, "Please, Lord, please help me to not direct myself to beat her ass." Like,
Oh, those the days. That's what
yes.
you're doing no more. Like everything is just
Mm-mm.
horrible.
No, but we do have 90 Day Fiance.
That it'd be so much going on with that though.
This season is crazy though. Two of them, I swear, are being catfished.
Probably.
Cause I don't know if you've been watching it, but there's a black chick named what's her name? What's the black chick name? Hey, what's the black chick name on 90 Day Fiance? The one that's being catfished with Williams. Okay, well anyway, it's a black chick. She's like in her late 40s, maybe, and she used to be big and she lost a lot of weight, and her husband passed, and so she started meeting people online. And so she met this dude named Williams. Will That's William with an S, Williams,
Okay. That's
who
it.
is supposed to be from Manchester, England. Um, they have never spoken. Like they had never had a video chat because the
Oh,
camera on his phone is broken.
no, that don't
So,
work.
so they've talked through text and they've talked in chat, but never a video call because the camera on his phone in 2019, 2020 is broken.
No, and he can't afford to get a new one. That's a problem.
So the picture of Williams is this guy. He looks sort of um, kind of Indian, kind of, because he's darker and he's really muscular. I'm talking about like the Rock, muscular, just tries, buys, picks, abs. Um, and so he's always in these model esque poses. So she's like, "Oh yeah, my man Williams." So she said, and, he has a sexy British accent. She talked to the dude, had him on speakerphone. He had it was clearly a Nigerian African accent. It was, "Hello, how you doing?
Oh yeah, you know.
I'm asleep." So she was trying to find a way to get to visit him in the UK, and she was like, "Okay, so I'm trying to book my flight. Which airline do I fly out of? Britain, Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
Which but which airport? I mean, what are we doing?" Then he deletes his entire IG and
Wow.
changes the name. And so she's been sending him text messages. He hasn't responded.
Wow.
The last text message she sent was like, I've been doing some research and I just want to know, are you Nigerian, baby? So
Wow.
no response. So then
I-
she gets an email saying, "Hey, I got these pictures. If you don't give me money, I'm going to expose all of these private pictures you sent." She says, "Well, I didn't send any pictures to anybody but Williams, but this can't be the same person because this person seems evil. Williams wouldn't do that to me, and I just wish Williams would get back in touch with me." Her daughter is like, "Mom, you're being catfished. Williams does not exist." And she's like, "Well, I believe my daughter, but I believe in Williams too, and I believe in our love."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Okay." So that's my one catfish couple. Another one has been talking to some chick in the Ukraine for 5 years. video, not video chatting. They've been doing this special chat where you have to pay to chat.
Oh,
Now she will not give him her phone number. They haven't video chat. They don't do any personal texting. It's strictly through that program where they chat, where he has to pay to chat with her. He's tried to meet her a good 2 or 3 times. She stood him up every time. Um, One was, I think, her mama's birthday. Another was she has emergency surgery,
oh,
and so this time he went to the Ukraine to meet her. She said, "I'm going to be in a blue dress." Uh, didn't nobody show. So then he gets in his mind, I'm going to go and get in my car and I'm going to travel 300 miles to her home village and find her. He can
wow.
only communicate with her through the chat. And she said, "Well, I'll meet you at the little cafe at 2 o'clock. And I hope that you're still going to get the visa for me to come to America."
That's what she wanted.
So, of course, she got stood up. I mean, he got stood up. And so ended of the episode, he was going to her where her apartment was because they were supposed to go on a cruise. So he had her address. So he was actually going to go knock on her door. So that was the end of the last episode,
Oh,
knocking on her door. Then we
mm.
got some lesbians on there.
Oh, this a new one.
The lesbians, they're real cute, goofy. One of them, she's got like pink and purple hair. One side is pink and one side is purple. The other girl from America is she's from New York and she's like um a blogger. And
Okay.
she always has her boobs out and always talking about, slutty stuff. So then she gets with this lesbian chick in Australia who is very open with her sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, America chick is a prude, a super
Mm,
prude. And all they do is fight. And the American girl is jealous like a guy. Like, I noticed that I was looking at your phone and you had a dating app. um I would feel more comfortable if you would delete the app off of your phone. You just
mm-hmm.
met her a couple days ago and you kissed her
Right.
once.
They
But this is a great season. I could go into all the couples, but I'm gonna give you just one last one and then we can move on to another topic. It's an African dude named Usman. He's a rapper in Nigeria named Soldier Boy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so he's actually a celebrity in Nigeria.
Wow.
He's dating this older white lady who older white lady, she's like 50-ish, bad body, bad everything. um and she's very jealous, very very jealous. So he wrote a song for her. And of course, they're in Africa. He put an African model in the video. She pitched a fit about it and was like,
Mm-hmm.
"This song is about me, and I want you to take that bitch out. It's supposed to be about me. So if I'm not in the video, then should nobody be in the video?" So she's basically kind of ruining his career. The mama, they just met his mom the other day. They took her a goat and she was in the African village's little clothes and met the mama and the sister. The mama was like, "No, she's old. She's old and she's white." And then she said that she thinks that the white lady is going to um, make Usman be a slave. That's why she. But so now they're trying to get his brother to talk to the mother, but the mother is hell bent on
Did not
no.
happening.
She was like, "No, periods with the T. Period.
Ah!
Periods. No." The mama and the sister, no.
Wow.
But from what I hear, they're not going to make it. I think they're already divorced.
Yeah, the blogs will let you know.
I follow Frauded by uh, T TLC on Instagram, and it give you a whole bunch of tea on these couples from 90 Day Fiance. It's a lot of tea.
Okay, okay. I know people been getting into the reality shows though, from
Ain't
Tiger
nothing else on.
King and Love Is Blind and the new one out.
Love is Blind. Yes, yes, that was a great show. I tell you, I was rooting for. I can't remember their names anymore, but the black chick and the white dude,
Cameron and Laura.
Cameron and
Yeah,
Lauren.
yeah. That's
Yes, I was rooting for them, Cameron and Lauren, and I was actually rooting for Gia and Derek.
I can't remember his name.
Well, the one that got left at the altar.
They still together though, so I guess they
Yeah,
can do
they're
it.
still together.
And
And I really was rooting for the gay guy. Look, I look. I did not know that he was gay or bi
that's
or
sexual.
whatever, gender fluid, whatever he calls him. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
But I thought that he was, regular dude. I thought he was a metro. He was metrosexual. That's what I thought. He was just a metro.
yeah.
But looking back on him, like, yeah, the flags was the rainbow flags was flying in the background.
He used to be Cynthia Bailey's assistant. It was some tea on that, and he got in an argument with Kenya Moore on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and
See, I quit watching that so long ago.
he was flaming then when he was arguing with her. So,
With Kenya.
hmm
Two queens together, huh?
but he should have told her. I don't think people should be giving them death threats online and all that crazy stuff. But he should have told her before then.
Well, I don't really have a problem with the fact that he told her. It was just his attitude when she was trying to talk through it and process it.
Yeah,
And he was just immediately defensive and
yeah,
toxic masculinity. Like what he thought that a hyper masculine male should be, that was the way that he was going to behave.
yeah, and he behaved like a queen
Like a flaming queen.
when he was talking about her wig and
I need to
everything.
get your wig. Like, dude,
You were liking it. You proposed
you
to
sure
me.
was. You was trying to get under the wig,
Exactly.
so it wasn't that bad.
But he should have told her in earlier conversations, I feel. And even after when she was, calm and trying to talk to him, he was acting a fool.
That when he tried to be calm and talk, then he should have understood that it was going to be difficult to
Hmm.
process.
Yeah.
Give her time. Um, I guess he wanted like immediate acceptance. But if you're telling somebody that you are allegedly just fell in love with, and y'all are still in the get to know you phase,
10 days later is,
and y'all supposed to be planning your wedding and all this stuff, y'all have to be able to communicate.
yeah, he threw a kick.
So if that's what's going to happen in the future
Hmm.
when you have a problem, you know,
Yeah.
being married is a pain. Having to sit and talk to somebody, and bearing your soul, and this is bothering me, and let me try and articulate. I just want to just go in there and not be bothered, and lay underneath the blanket and eat and look at Lifetime.
Yeah. Guys are more sensitive than women.
I know they're very sensitive, especially during their time of the month.
Yeah, they do have them
They
high.
have their time of the month.
Exactly.
They sure do. Mhm.
All right,
Mhm.
that's true. They'll deny it to the end of time, but we know it's true.
But we know they do.
So,
You've been married for a little while, you know.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're going to move on to Miss Aarona Lopez. I think that's her name. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay.
The coronavirus.
Yeah. So I started following her on Instagram recently. I know it was after she was posting, I guess, the new pics of her in was it an airport bathroom or what was it?
It was an
Okay.
airport bathroom because she got evicted or kicked out of Hawaii
Okay.
because she decided to travel there and ignore the quarantine. As you know, they don't like black folks for real, no way over there.
Mm-hmm.
So you take your little nasty stank behind over there with your head looking, I don't even know how to even describe her hair,
A
but
bird.
she looked like she has not bathed in a couple of months.
Yeah.
But she didn't took her behind the Hawaii, running all over the city, and so of course she got to post everything on IG,
Yeah, I noticed that.
everything on Instagram, and that's how she got caught. And they went and they arrested her behind right on when she was streaming live on YouTube and Instagram.
Corona.
Because
Mm.
everywhere she goes, she gets in an altercation with the police. So before COVID, her day pretty much consisted of going to Starbucks or Burger King, someplace with free Wi-Fi, and she would be in there on her phone talking a whole bunch of smack to her followers. Typically, it's about how 50 ruined her life, and he trying to kill her, and she's full of conspiracy theories. She think that the government, they got like a tracking device in her phone that, like I said, that 50 be hacking to her accounts. She's been able to panhandle and get numerous new telephones, iPhones, like brand new iPhones from people, because she needs to get new devices because 50 and the government and President Trump and the CIA and the FBI are stalking her.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, she used to like to go in gyms and listen to headphones and be dancing to music, but nobody would know what she be doing, and she like to do it near like exercise equipment instead of like on a mat,
Because
somewhere.
she was saying she was doing Zumba.
Yeah, and that was her own entertainment. I guess she was playing the music in her head.
Well, she was playing the music, I guess, on her headphones, but she was trying to parlay it into a actual exercise kind of online class. Now, for a homeless person, she is very, very what's the word I'm looking for? She's not lazy for a homeless person. She's got merchandise that she sells. She does tarot card readings.
Yeah,
She does
I,
jingles. They're all terrible, but she does jingles. Um, she does various other videos. I mean, she's very enterprising for a homeless person. I mean, she podcasting. I mean, she does a whole lot of stuff. If she could actually parlay it into an actual job and get focused, her life would be better. But she's still focused on 50 and Cuban links. That's 50's boo.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, she's Cuban is real pretty, and so folks will Instagram, message Arona about, 50 with Cuban, and Cuban, she bad and da 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 da, and I don't care about 50. 50 has ruined my life. I'm telling him to please leave me alone. Look, I don't want you. You have ruined my life. Leave me alone. And then she started stalking Drake a little bit.
Wow.
So Arona is an interesting character. Sense of entitlement out of the roof, just out of control. Clear there is something mentally not there. She's hyper defensive, rude, um, and that mouth. I mean, there is not a police officer, sheriff, Fed agent, security officer that she will not get into a altercation with. She's been arrested everywhere. But here's the funny part with Arona. She has traveled more than all of us combined
Yeah,
to
she
be
been
homeless.
around.
She's been to the Bahamas,
I know she been getting around though.
Miami.
Her passport.
Say what?
I'm surprised they don't take her passport.
Well,
She,
I know she's banned from Hawaii, like for life. And she even made the newspaper. They had like 4 or 5 articles about Arona being removed from Hawaii, and it even made it into Forbes. It
Wow.
was like, this is what happens when you break quarantine in Hawaii. And picture of goofball Aarona being kicked out of
Uh,
Hawaii doing her walk of shame to the airport.
let me do paper play. Whoa.
Like, wow. Yes.
Well, that's the thing. I see her post on Instagram, like she'll screenshot her phone, and I notice she have like a Google number. And you know,
Mm.
Google numbers. I have one for the business. You can put anything in there and send a message to yourself,
And
and
that's what she does.
so that's what she's doing.
That's what she does. She sent a message to herself saying that 50 is, or somebody in LA is sending her these threatening
I
text
know.
messages. And
Come
it's
to the
like,
Freaking planet. It's like all types of stuff. Yeah,
you're like, girl, like nobody is checking for you.
yeah. She got them. I know she has some people that believe her.
I don't think so. Because
Don't nobody even their
if you go
phone.
to her live and you look at the comments, everybody knows she is psycho.
Okay, so she don't
Sort of
have
like Andrew Caldwell.
okay.
I don't think that Arona's in on the joke.
They just looking at her.
Yep, we just looking. And they say these crazy stuff in the comments, and she got to respond back to it and talk about how wonderful her life is, and y'all just some bitter hoes, and this and this and this and this. And we all like, well, okay, well, we bitter and miserable, but we miserable at home in our bed. You in a tent, you sitting at the airport,
Yeah,
hanging out. Your permanent address is the airport.
yeah. She be she she be there. Then they kick her. I'm trying to. What you doing? Like what?
I'm trying to work on my businesses. I'm like, okay, okay. I mean, like I said, she's very enterprising and very creative for a homeless person. If she could just, somebody could get her and get her evaluated and medicated, and
Yeah, and babes. Yeah, she'll be all right.
she'd be all right. She'd be all right. But she just, I don't even know what the purpose of her life is.
So
I don't know what the purpose
they need
is.
to do it like they did Britney Spears. You know.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep.
He just took over. Yeah.
Let's take over. But I think that Rona would probably fight. She would fight her shadow.
If it bring attention, she probably would.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she been online today talking stupid. I don't even know what she's talking about. I just see her and I'm like, okay,
She had
okay.
it again.
She at it again. I mean, she's not, my favorite person to troll, but I haven't been watching Arona long enough to be able to give like real in-depth analysis of her personality, unlike my other person that
That's just
I
close.
mess with, like Latanya.
Miss
I
Jones.
and she, she's said she was gonna leave again, social media again, and she's live now.
Oh,
I don't know how many hours she's been on, but she's probably gonna be on for the rest of the night.
well, probably. She like to do the marathons. I see her.
She does. And like if I were live on my main page, yeah, she would go berserk. I love anyway, we're not even gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
We're gonna leave her on the other
We're gonna leave it, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it on the other one.
side. So I know this. We actually talked about this a little bit earlier. I want to say last week, and it
Hmm.
was about how African Americans, Black people in China are really being discriminated against due to COVID-19. Apparently, it was a spike. They got scared and they're banning them from places to grab food, restaurants, shopping, everything.
Hmm.
So,
So that should tell us coloreds over here that there's stuff that um we need to not participate in either, because look, the stuff came from over there. It came from y'all, not us. We got stronger immune systems than y'all. Okay, we got better immune systems. So it came from y'all. Y'all did it. It's the Chinese. The president says it's the Chinese virus, not the African virus or the African American virus. So you need to be mad at yourselves, not the coloreds. You need to be trying to get and figure out, what do you have in your immune system that makes you superior? Our melanin. You need to get some.
And it was blacks from Africa and it was US black. So it wasn't no, how
Yep.
we like to divide here. It wasn't no, they were all being treated bad over
It was
there.
all of us in the same boat. If
That's
you
something
look
to think
African,
about. Yep, you look dark.
no, you cannot come here. No Africans allowed. Well, I'm American. You still black.
Exactly.
The
Go
corner,
go back
the
out.
door. Yep, wherever you came from.
So I know here is a movement where they're trying to protest going to I guess the beauty supply stores and all that stuff. I keep seeing stuff on Facebook.
I would agree. I agree. If they don't want us around, then they shouldn't want our money. If you don't like black people, that's the killing part. If you don't like black people, don't have businesses that caters to black people. Cater to white folks. That's who you like. But you come to us because we
We
crazy.
don't give them our money.
Right. They can talk to us crazy and say do all type of stupid stuff to us, and we just gonna give them some money. Well, I still need
Beat
my,
us up,
my product.
beat us up, drag us out of shop.
Yep. Curse us out.
Yeah.
And what, they ain't talking to me. It ain't me. So yeah, I agree. We need to definitely not give them any money. That's why I quit going to Asian nail salons.
Yeah, I do try to do black owned stuff.
Exactly.
It's a black owned hair store I order my products from. It's online.
Mm,
And I try to find black nail artists. I find them now. They be hiding though.
mm-hmm.
It's easy just to go and get what can I do for you? You can get your feet done.
Yeah, just walk in. Like, no, you go to the black folks, you're gonna be there for a couple hours.
Yeah,
Not couple, about 4, 5 hours.
yeah, it take a while, but
It takes a long time.
it's some black owned ones. I've been trying to be more aware of that when I do spend my money. So
Mm-hmm.
thing. People gonna have to start realizing though, we're always ones to speak up for other groups, but then when it's time for other groups to speak up for us, they know where to be found.
Because they don't see themselves as minorities like we do. So they're special,
Yeah.
and we're not. So yeah, when they get discriminated against, us who are used to being discriminated against, it's like, man, that's messed up. We need to.
Mm-hmm.
We can allow this to happen to Maylene,
Mm-hmm.
but when it's us, please.
We be left in the street.
Yep. Unless you were somebody famous, unless you Beyonce.
They probably might throw her in the dirt.
But Oprah had folks discriminating against her when she was
Mm-hmm.
trying to buy that handbag in Paris.
Yeah,
Now, how you didn't know that was Oprah?
exactly. They better start looking. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Everybody has to have their wake up call. Every black celebrity
Oh,
who they got to have their wake up call.
yeah, because it don't happen until that wake up call. And that brings up to something I can segue into. It's this show called Black as F, and it's
Uh
on
huh.
Netflix. And Rashida Jones is in it.
Okay.
And so that's Quincy Jones' daughter, but she doesn't look.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people like, what? Rashida Jones black? All these people didn't know that, and I'm like,
They didn't know Rashida Jones was black. They didn't know.
no. So these people were mad. They're like, why is she on a black sitcom and she not black? And then they were like, no. When everybody like, Quincy Jones is her dad. Quincy Jones is her dad. How do you not know She not black. She never didn't claim, not claim to be black,
Hmm.
and all these things. But
She
people,
claims to be black, doesn't she?
yeah, she did. I never seen her not claim it.
Now I can see if you didn't know that Jessica Biel was black.
Is she black?
Hmm.
Who was Jessica Biel? Is that the Flash Dance?
Flash dance, and she was
Jennifer
the L word.
Biel. Okay.
Yeah, she's black,
Okay. Yeah, I knew she was black. Yeah.
but I could see people being more open arms about her than Rashida Jones. I mean, I don't,
She is lighter than her sister.
who Rashida?
Yeah.
See,
She
I didn't know
lighter
that she
than
had a sister.
her sister dated Tupac. Remember Khadijah Jones? You
Sorry,
know that? You where you at in your black history?
apparently not there.
That's rap history.
Yeah, you can pull my black card on that one because I certainly did not know that Tupac dated Quincy Jones's daughter. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say what happened.
I don't know.
It's Streamyard.
Okay.
Yeah, StreamYard is weird. It drops off and stuff. So you may have to refresh your feed. If you get a lot of interruptions, you may have to refresh.
Okay.
Go out and come back in. You know.
Um, I thought it was perfect.
Nah.
Yeah, but people been talking about that, but I'm like, come on, y'all. She's been around forever, so I don't understand it.
Khadijah Jones. Hold on.
You can look up.
I gotta look. I gotta look her up.
Yeah, it was. They had an interesting article about them, and she was talking about. Khadijah was saying that she went to live with her dad because she was darker. She had the curlier hair. She felt like she didn't fit in, and her sister stayed with her mom because she had straight hair and all this stuff. And so they were talking about
Oh, Kidada
I don't know
Jones.
how you say her name. I call her Khadijah.
Okay, well she don't look black to me either.
I think it was more because she had curly hair when she was little.
Okay, okay. And then he was married to this blonde chick.
Peggy Lipton, I think that's her name.
Okay, I still was unaware that she was. Yeah, Peggy Lipton. Well, who is
Mhm.
Peggy Lipton?
She was like an actress, like Mob Squad and all that 70s stuff. Maybe she was a model too.
Okay. Oh, so she been hanging with famous people for a while. Here he is with Aaliyah and Jay Z and LL Puffy. Okay, okay. Well, all right.
You learn something new.
I learned something new.
But I might take a look at it. I think I'm gonna try to look at it this week and see what it's about. We'll see after I finish season 3 of Dragula.
Yes, you'll like season 3 of Dragula because women will be on there.
Okay, so it's really gonna be catty.
So it's going to be one that's going to be an actual drag king,
Hmm.
and she is awesome. Her name is Landon Cedar. Freaking awesome. And then another one who is pretty much a liberal nightmare. Her name is Shallow Eve. So she is loud. She is abrasive. She is big, as in rotund. Um, and she's one of those people where her art is what she will die for. And if you do not understand her art, then you're just freaking stupid.
Mhm.
She is always has a message. Um, and she dominates like every conversation to the point where even the queens are afraid of her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's Shallow Eve is yeah. I don't know if you'll like her, but you'll like Landon.
Okay.
And the queens are they are catty, but they're not quite as bad as in season two.
Okay.
But they're still bad, but
Okay.
not as bad.
Yeah. I hope they let them like live together. Hopefully they get to that point where they start doing footage of them living together. I want to see that.
Yeah, that would be cool. But it is you get to see them out of drag, and they come into like the boudoir to get dressed and everything, and that's when all the catty
Hmm.
conversations happen. And I mean, it's great TV. And seeing some of their artwork and how they are able to make these prosthetics and all of these costumes,
Yeah.
it's really it is a tribute to these people's level of artistry.
Hmm.
I mean, it's I enjoy, and then of course the exterminations, people getting electrocuted. Um, the first extermination, um, they were had to jump out of a plane.
Mm.
That would have been it for me. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't do.
Mm.
So I would have been gone on that one. I would have been gone with the body piercings. I would have been gone with the tattoo. I would have been gone with eating the nasty stuff. Drinking a goblet of full of live spiders. I'd have been gone. I was like, this is not for me. I'm just gonna watch up in the balcony. I don't need to compete.
Yeah, yeah, it's too much. They really gotta want that to be doing that. Whew,
And
couldn't.
then when you win, you get doused in blood, like Carrie.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
I love it. I love it. You have um the dark red uh crown, and it's not the cute, you know, pageant thing.
hmm.
It's darker.
Yeah.
Love. I was telling Dress, like, oh look, I said that person got killed. It was an homage to Psycho. When the
Mhm.
chick got stabbed in the shower.
Uh-huh.
That's Psycho. Or that's Texas Chainsaw.
Hmm.
Like, for horror lovers, it is a great show.
They take some time with that. It's well thought out, the killing,
Hmm.
the elimination. So
Yes. And you know that the Boulet brothers, the people who do Dracula, they're actually a couple.
yeah, I saw that. I was trying to find them out of drag. I saw one picture of them out of drag. So
And they look totally different.
hmm, they do this,
Totally different.
but it's some good stuff. It's some good
I'm
stuff.
telling you, you'll like season 3.
And now we're gonna shift to our favorite person, number 5, and his comment about disinfectant. Injecting ourselves with it and using the UV light for COVID. I don't know.
If he does it first,
Yeah, I think he needs to try it
he
first.
tries it first, and I'll go along with injecting myself with cleaning products and shining a UV light, a powerful UV light in my body. Because
Mm.
it doesn't cause cancer or anything. It could possibly harm you. And I don't know if you've seen footage of the that woman doctor. I don't remember her name, but when he was talking about, can we test, disinfectants and UV light, she was just sitting there like,
Yeah, like you saw, she was looking.
mm-hmm,
She didn't know what to say. Then,
like,
oh, I'm uncomfortable.
mm-hmm. So like, I'm trying to keep my face fixed so I don't frown up at him and make him look stupid. But ooh, this dude is dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Why does he even be at those briefings? What is the point?
It's for him to just talk and hype himself up to hear himself talk because the reporters aren't listening to him for real.
But my thing is, if you're supposed to be the president, why are you encouraging conspiracy theories and bunk science? So you want us to focus on opening up the government so people can get back to work, for
Yeah.
your reelection campaign, because with a slow economy that hurts your numbers. So we got to get y'all back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see how funny it is that all the businesses they're trying to open up are what? Hair salons,
Barbershop, nail
barbershops,
salons.
nail salons,
Mm-hmm.
tattoo parlors,
Mm-hmm.
but stuff that we, people of us melanated beings, frequent. That's those where you're gonna open them up first. Y'all going back to work. How you gonna social distance at the nail salon?
No, we recording right now. It's not live. I don't know what you're saying. Oh,
What
look,
labor on won't?
look at Della Shine Productions up. Okay, but that's the thing. They want black people to go out there and die. That's what it
Right.
is.
And look, I'm not a dodo bird having ass. I'm not going. I'm not going out there.
'Cause that's what they're doing. They opening up in Georgia, the hair salons, the barbershops, nail salons. These
Hmm.
people, they ready to get out.
I mean, I'm ready too because I need a fill-in badly. However, you know, I'm not gonna run out there like
No,
that.
it's too
No,
soon.
it's too soon, and especially we don't have any like real testing protocols.
No.
I mean, still in the most blessed country, the richest country in the world, the greatest place in the world, and we got more COVID-19 cases in less time than everybody else
Mm-hmm.
because we got children running the government and idiots who vote for them. Like the morons who decided I'm going to go and we're going to have a protest and
Mm-hmm.
go to and protest the governor so we can go back to work. It's my choice. It's America. I can go back to
Mm-hmm.
work if I want to. Okay, go. Enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
But why are you there with a mask on? And then why are you there talking about, well, I'm immunocompromised anyway? What? I don't want to be around none of y'all.
Mm-hmm. And I
God,
really
please
out
take
here.
stupid people, wipe them out. This is a perfect opportunity. All of them Trump supporters, take them. Take them.
Mm-hmm. They should. They
Idiots.
like I said, they need to sign some type of form to say, we want to come back and we want to start back working. If we get sick, we just gonna go home.
We're just gonna go home
We're gonna use up
and take
hospital
some
resources.
take some of that malaria medicine that don't work,
Mm-hmm.
or some Nyquil.
Order from overseas or Canada.
Hmm. And then talking about 45 was talking about, this is how serious COVID is, and it's not like it's the flu, but you compared it to the flu before.
Mm-hmm.
More
Exactly.
people died from the flu than from COVID. So, y'all are being, it's a hoax. It's a democratic hoax. But it's real, but it was a hoax.
Mm-hmm. And now he's scared.
He's scared because we're getting closer and closer to election time, and he needs to be out on the campaign trail peddling lies
Mm-hmm.
and
Doing
doing
his
um his medicine show.
mm-hmm.
He got to go out and con people, and you can't con people in the confines of the White House
Mm-hmm.
and trying to sound intelligent. No, you got to be out on the stage and you can do your little comedy routine. You can
Mm-hmm.
talk about Sleepy Joe and uh, Bad Bernie, whatever you call Bernie.
Most.
Hillary and Obama, and it's all
Mhm.
Obama's fault. Obama did it. Obama been gone since when?
I know.
2016, but it's all Obama's fault. Even COVID is Obama's fault.
I tell you.
He's he's an idiot, man. I mean, an idiot, and he's going to be reelected. It's going to be 4 more years of this foolishness.
I hope he's not reelected. I don't know if I can take anymore. I just hope maybe the Bernie people will come together and like we were gonna vote, the other people were gonna vote for Bernie. Maybe they'll turn around and vote for
for for
Biden.
for, for Biden.
Hmm.
I mean, look, I'm not thrilled with Biden myself. I think that I think Biden's time
It has been passed.
was last cycle. That would have
Right.
been the perfect time for him when he was still vice president, coming off of that,
Hmm.
and people did not want Hillary.
Exactly. They
He
want.
should have ran then, but they wanted to do, well. It's Hillary's turn, okay, but people didn't like Hillary.
Yeah.
Two unlikable candidates were running for president. I
Hmm.
mean, it was rectal cancer versus HIV, which is worse. You Both of them will kill you. So I guess they chose HIV. I think I would rather have the rectal cancer. We would have had enough masks here with President Hillary
Yeah, I'm sure she would have made sure we had enough masks. I
and
don't
the first dude.
that would have, yeah, they would have made sure we had some masks. That's for sure.
I mean, she would not have had a press conference saying, I think that it would be good to test having cleaning products injected into the body to see how that will work. It says on the freaking can that it's toxic,
Hmm.
can cause serious injury or death. So no, it's not going to help with COVID, Mr. President. It says it on the can. It says it on the bottle. Do not ingest. Keep away from children. It says it right there.
Yeah. Well, I just maybe
What
wait.
what do we need to test on? Is right there. We got the results of the test. It'll kill you. That's the results of the test.
Poll centers. I'm sure they got some stats for you.
I don't want none of them because they lies. They all lies. I ain't never seen a person lie. I mean, lie. He'll lie on oxygen.
Yeah.
He would lie on air.
If it's gonna get in his way, he'll lie on it.
He'll lie on it. And then, I take, you say when Obama was president that the president is supposed to take responsibility and the buck stops at the top. Then with him is, I don't know anything about that. I don't know any of these people. I never heard about any of that. I don't know who that is. I've never met him. I don't know him personally. I don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's your hire, though. How did you not know the idiot that you picked to head whatever, monkey show that you picked? I don't know nothing about him.
They bought them. They
And
know.
I think it's funny that the one actual doctor in the administration, which is Uncle Ben, has had nothing to do with COVID at all. The actual doctor.
You see,
You put Mike Pence in charge, but not the doctor. Not the doctor.
yeah,
But
he's
he's over
very
at
quiet.
HUD.
Of course, is quiet. He's not saying anything.
He know better. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna just ride this on out.
Yeah, I might need my license after I get through this shit show.
I think his license, after some of the crap that he said, that license should be set on fire, pissed on, pooped on, and thrown up on, and then set on fire, brought back, and then set on fire again. That license is not worth anything. Nothing. Nothing. Whatever you did back in the early 80s and 90s, that was a long time ago. Because you are retarded today.
Yeah, he messed himself up. I would have never worked for that man.
Me neither.
Things you don't do.
But he said, I'm gonna stay my behind, my black ass at Hood. That's where I'm staying at, right over here, and not do nothing with that. Don't know the first thing about housing,
You,
but you running Hood. Why? Because it's got urban in the word. And
mhm.
who's urban? Us.
Yep.
Hood. Oh, okay. You could have made him Surgeon General.
Yeah, he could
Mm-mm. Hood.
have.
I got me a token black person. Hood.
Yeah.
Speaking of token blacks, uh, have we heard anything from Omarosa or who was the other idiot that was on Fox? Um,
Those have been high.
Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash, after she got arrested or fake arrested that time, she been quiet. I haven't heard anything from her.
Oh, she had her wake up call.
And Omarosa, I haven't heard anything from Omarosa.
I guess after she did her book, then she decided to get out of Dodge.
You know, after she wrote all that stuff. Then
Hmm.
I'm like,
That
Omarosa,
was funny.
let me see.
She said, "I'm gonna spill it all. I'm telling it all."
After she got dragged out the White House.
Well, I mean, what did she do? What was her
I don't
purpose?
know what I don't know what her job was.
Oh, I know what
Like
it was. She was
liaison.
supposed to do outreach to black people.
Oh, okay. I knew it was something like liaison or something like that.
She was
Okay.
supposed to be doing outreach to us coloreds, and I don't know what that entailed. Um, but it was a epic fail. Clearly, how can you have outreach to black people and then have neo Nazis working in the administration?
Mhm. It even became too much for her. She had to
Yeah,
drag that.
he's a racist. Really? You just you just figured that out, huh?
I,
Oh, okay, okay.
maybe he'll hire Nene Leaks next. She was cashing them Trump checks.
I'm tell you, I'm getting my Trump check. I would like to have that Trump from where he portrayed himself to be on The Apprentice here in reality, not this idiot.
Yeah,
And I want him to please stop wearing that girdle.
he's not gonna do that.
The girdle irritates me, and then the hair. The hair is terrible. That orange fake tan is terrible. It's all bad. I mean,
His whole body just jacked up.
he's
That's
got them goggle eyes. You see the whole white underneath his eyes, and and he's got just this belief that he is just the most superior being on the planet.
mhm,
And if it wasn't for his father's money, he would just be just a regular loud piece of poor white trash,
mhm,
yelling and screaming, eating his cheeseburgers
them Big Macs.
every day. How are you 70 something and you eat fast food every day?
That's that.
And then he's got the greatest health than any president that's ever existed in the history of America.
Them arteries all clogged up. I bet they just clogged.
Am I wrong when I said that I hope that he gets COVID? Am I wrong?
I think a lot of people secretly wish that. I think
Okay.
a lot of people, wishing that just somebody just run in there and go just cough all over. They still got
Because
the
I think I would rather deal with Pence over 45.
him and mother.
Yes, him and mother. Him and mother. And I can't be in a room alone with a female
Without mother.
without mother.
Well, he learned from an early age. Not to grab him by the pussy, huh?
Yeah, he needs to talk to his supreme leader about that lesson. You know, talk to your supreme leader.
Well, maybe we won't get 4 more years. I'm gonna hope.
I mean, from some of the things that I've seen and read, I think that we're gonna get 4 more years because Democrats don't do anything right, and then um, you have the middle of the road corporate Democrats, and then you have the puritanical purists, liberals, and to let the earth be set on fire. If it is not my person, I'm sitting this out.
Hmm.
I'm done. I don't care. And will say that I'm wrong because I said that you're crazy.
Yeah, they like to do that. They like to
I'm
do.
wrong.
Mhm. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I mean, hopefully it won't be as bad as having Jill Stein running around. I think people have um, they realized that that's sort of a waste of time. And so Bernie was, their great white hope. But I
Mhm.
mean, Bernie was not really that great of a choice either. I
Mm-mm.
mean, they were going to call him a communist,
Mhm.
and there was going to be, um, the Russian army walking down, Central Park or walking down Fifth Avenue with Bernie, and Bernie would be like, "Well, communist Russia wasn't that bad."
Yeah, he supported a lot of
Exactly.
communist countries and spoke very highly of
Very highly. Do
you
you think
know.
that's gonna play well with the baby boomers?
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
you know you
No,
you
at
know
all.
you got to think about funding. Where you gonna get all that money from, Bernie? It's not gonna just pop up. You gonna
Right. Well, my campaign, I don't take any more than $5. Okay. And that's exactly how much the people who vote for you have is $5. Because they're still in undergrad. Hadn't experienced and lived through anything. And then, of course, us black people, we're like, well, the Democrats haven't earned our vote. Well, true. Ain't nobody earned our vote for real.
exactly.
However, do I want to have a Nazi or a Nazi sympathizer in the White House?
Hmm.
Or would I rather have, anybody else? I would rather have anybody
You
else.
gotta else. It's at the point you gotta do something.
If they put Satan on the ballot, I would vote for Satan. I would vote for Pinhead. I would vote for Jason, Michael Myers, anybody over that one. At least I know what I'm getting. I know, look, if I'm out in the woods late at night and I'm having sexual relations with my boyfriend, that there's gonna be somebody with a machete coming from around the tree to come to impale me and to beat me up against the tree. I
Yeah.
expect this to occur. This is normal.
Hmm.
Why am I out in the woods? I'm supposed to get it because I'm out in the
Hmm.
woods. But with these people, it's I don't. It's like the election cycle is brand new every time. Like the same lie and the same manipulation. You forgot.
That occurred. Yeah.
You forgot that it occurred, especially us in the South. My Lord,
Hmm.
we fall for the same crap every time.
Hmm.
Whoever says they're a Christian the most times, that's who we vote for.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my faith in Jesus. I'm voting for him.
Hmm.
No experience, no nothing. But he said Jesus five
Hmm.
times. He's a
That's
Christian.
a man of God.
That's a man of God. God chose him
Hmm.
every time. We never learn. And have you noticed that all the people who are trying to go back to work are the slave states
Oh yeah, of course. Those the ones the governors running around,
in
running
slave
with Trump,
states?
and Trump throwing them under the bus.
Hmm.
Like Kemp, yep.
All the slave states.
They giving making threats to the mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms, calling her the N word because she asking people to stay in the house, sending messages to her son.
Really?
Yep, like
Mm.
things haven't changed,
Nope.
but but you don't want to vote and keep
Nope.
stuff the same instead of trying to get somebody who may be a little bit
Anybody.
better.
Anybody. Anybody. And I don't know. I'll be afraid to have RBG anything happen to her, and we'll
Mm,
have another Gorsuch or another whatever his name was, the
mm,
crazy one with Squee and PJ going drinking at the party.
Kavanaugh. Is it Brooke?
Kavanaugh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Kavanaugh.
Yeah, I remember Squee and PJ. So, if we have another Kavanaugh, do you really want to have a completely conservative? And I'm talking about not just um, normal conservative. I'm talking about crazy
Extreme.
ideological conservative.
Hmm.
On the really
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
that's what y'all want, huh?
That's gonna be interesting.
So y'all really want to be back slaves again? I see.
Yeah, I guess that's hey, if they want that. And I'm even took my butt to Canada or
Oh,
somewhere.
I'm gone. I'm out. I'm gone.
Not everybody got that option. Not everybody can do that. You
Well,
know,
look, if
some
Arona can
people,
do it,
I, I'm
we
just,
can all do it.
some people don't think about that type of stuff. They so set in their one track mind.
If Arona can, she been to the Bahamas, Miami, LA, um, Vegas, Chicago. She back in LA, and she about to go. I think she about to go back to Miami.
Oh, okay, look
She
at
done
her.
got with her little toothless boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
They be
Shamar.
willing and dealing. Okay.
I'm telling you, and selling her merch on her Patreon.
Okay.
So I mean, look, she's enterprising. She's very productive. She's a
Well,
very productive homeless person. Now, if she can get her butt out of the tent
mm-hmm.
and panhandle all day to get all these flights to go to all these exotic locations, surely we can do
Hmm.
better
Yeah.
with jobs and baths and decent wigs and weaves and
I
everything else.
know we need to be opening these stores up, these black hair places.
Hmm. But
Hmm.
see, the problem with that is black folks don't do right. We don't like to support each other like that. We
Hmm.
gonna go to Maylene because Maylene got um she got that the special stuff, that I need. And Miracles, hair emporium may not have it. And you want to try and get me to give you a discount because we black. Oh, you give me the friend discount. No, you don't ask Maylene for a discount. Why I'm gonna give you one?
Yep.
You be broke messing around with black folks.
Yeah, that's true.
We trifling. We
They
a
always.
trifling group of folks, man. When it come to business, we don't do right at all. At all. The only thing that we like to do is sell hair and sell tennis shoes out the trunk. Where we go.
Purses.
Look, and purses, fake purses. When I go to Chasers, I got one of the little guys who try to talk to me. He got a trunk full of tennis shoes. He's like, yeah, I got these new uh Huaraches. I don't know nothing about no tennis shoes, so forgive me if I don't know the right ones. But I got these Huaraches and I got these Yeezys and blah blah blah. What size shoe you wear? I'm like, now when have you ever seen me in tennis shoes? I wear 5, 6 inch heels. When have you ever seen me in tennis shoes? Ever. I only wear tennis shoes to the gym. You will never catch me in. Why are you even coming to me about tennis shoes? Now, if you got some purses, and I'm talking about some purses that fell off the back of a truck, not um, not
AliExpress.
so fake they look real. I want real. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. So when you give me something real, holla at your girl. But you can say them tennis shoes and in them rainbow clothes, them cheap clothes that you get at swap meet.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It should not smell like spray paint. That should tell you that your clothes are not quality if it smells like spray paint.
That's why they have to wash them.
And then it's gonna fall apart after you wash it. That one wash, and then it's over.
Yeah, that's
So you
good.
gotta wear it one time.
Yeah, that was that body shop. What is that? The body shop, Rainbow, all them places.
All them places, body shop. I think they gone. But Forever 21.
Yeah,
Now that, yeah, that's Charlotte Russe.
yeah, all that stuff too.
One wash and it's gone. You might get two. They might last if you put them on delicate, but if you put them in the washing machine, you can hang it up and don't put them in the dryer.
Yeah, they shrunk and
It's
you can't
gone.
get
You can get that to Bentley. It's like, well, this little jacket. I know I wore this. This is my blazer that I was gonna wear to work, but it didn't shrunk. So I'm gonna give it to my
it.
5-year-old. He can wear it.
Yeah.
Give it to the baby.
Hmm. All right then. Well, I guess we gonna call it a night.
All righty.
All right. I guess the same time next week.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'll hopefully well I'll be back live again, and then I'll share the link with all of my peoples.
Okay.
So then I guess you want to keep doing a couple more of these
Yeah.
first, pre-records, and then
Yeah. Then we can go
go
live.
live.
Get back to used to it. I ain't that
Okay.
full like you now.
And then
So,
you can share your screen and have some of Arona's crap or some
mhm.
of videos and stuff in there. You know how to do it, right?
Yeah, I see where it's on here. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play around with that. Get some
Okay.
practice. All right then.
After you do it 1 or 2 times, you'll get it. It's not hard.
All right.
All right.
We'll see y'all later, folks. Like, share, and subscribe. We out.
Peace out.